A vote to end the government shutdown failed today as Democrats held firm to their demands to fund the health care subsidies that President Donald Trump and Republicans refused to extend. It's left federal workers and the people who depend on them wondering, what now? Families who depend on SNAP and WIC, the government supplemental nutrition programs, are worried it won't be long before they feel the impact of the shutdown. Our Madeline Montgomery is live at Peachtree Christian Church in Midtown. And Madeline, I understand there's a group called the Baby Pantry that is already filling the gap for some parents. What'd you learn today?
The Baby Pantry serves over 10,000 families here in the Atlanta area. And on today, the first day of the government shutdown, many of them are calling the Baby Pantry, wondering what it means for them.
So these are $70 a can, and then I'll do like Huggies diapers. These are like $40.
The Baby Pantry is full of critical supplies for mothers and babies.
We serve families all across Atlanta and throughout the state of Georgia with baby supplies, from diapers, wipes, clothing, to cribs, car seats, baby formula, food, and snacks.
Supplies families say are essential.
We experienced really significant growth over the last month, with families reaching out, emails and voicemails and calls. We've been getting rung off the hook.
Parents spent the day calling the pantry, worried about their SNAP and WIC benefits. This month's payments are expected to go out as scheduled, but the longer the shutdown continues, the pantry says the greater the risk for families.
People being furloughed and not making money, depending on when your last paycheck was, you weren't anticipating not being able to get paid to be able to feed your children and buy food and supplies for them.
The shutdown comes as the pantry searches for a new space. It needs to move out of its current location by Friday.
We're standing in the gap now, but that time could run out.
Time needed to help families in need. The nonprofit Helping Mamas is also seeing an increase in people needing their services, and they expect those calls to grow as the shutdown continues. Jubina?
Madeline, thank you. The government shutdown is being felt at national parks and historic sites around Metro Atlanta, too, including the Carter Center. It is closed to the public, but its staff honored its founder, President Jimmy Carter, on what would have been his 101st birthday. The U.S. Postal Service unveiled a forever stamp featuring a 1982 portrait of the late president. Jason Carter says he's disappointed that people couldn't visit the center or library today to celebrate his grandfather.
There's a lot of politics in the business of running this country right now. And, one of the things that I think we hearken back to is a time, and Jimmy Carter was one of these examples of people who would work across the aisle, who could get things done, and who tried to make sure that there was less politics and more work getting done. But, we live in a different world today.
Former President Carter's burial site in Plains was also closed today.